Welcome back, everyone. How's everyone doing? Oh, the good thing is today is day 364 of having the coronavirus all across the world. All jokes aside, it's probably only really day 21, at least in the US. So for me personally, I feel like taking the bottle and just going like this. That's what happens when you have your family around you 24/7. Yes, I know. That's not really nice, Bourbon Judge. You should be nice. You should be positive. Think about all the good things, which I'm very happy and thankful for. I have my wife. I have my daughter. So honestly, I truly am thankful. All jokes aside, I truly hope everyone's staying healthy, safe. It's not something to be, made fun of. All you can really do is stay home and just, stay in your surroundings. And for me personally, it's just drink bourbon. All right. So let's get to the bourbon we are reviewing today. We are going to review Bulleit, and this is not just any Bulleit. This is the Bulleit Blenders Select very special limited edition. Ooh, that sounds very fancy, doesn't it? All right, so who put this out, right? Obviously Bulleit. So Bulleit is, of course, owned by Diageo. So last week I also reviewed a Diageo-owned bourbon, but this is a different company, right? This is a sub-brand. This is Bulleit. So let me just drop a little bit of knowledge in terms of Bulleit as a whole. So mid 1800s, Augustus Bulleit started the Bulleit Distillery. It was, open, active, producing bourbon for many years. And then, of course, it went dormant, right? You have the whole, obviously, prohibition and so forth. And then the company just never started back up. Now, what's really, really cool is that in the 1980s, Tom Bulleit, a descendant of Augusta Bulleit, wanted to kind of, bring the brand back, right? Bring the whole family name back, which I really like that. I wish someone in my family started a bourbon distillery many years ago, but unfortunately, that did not happen. All right, so Tom Bulleit started the Bulleit bourbon back up in the mid-'80s, produced it for like 10, 15 years, and then he ended up selling it to the Seagram's company, which is now then owned by Diageo. So that's the whole story. But this special edition is actually brought to you by the most recent master blender, Eboni Major. So Eboni Major, one of the female master blenders, out there. There's not a ton, but shout out to Eboni for being a master blender. And she created this recipe. So this is really, when you think about it, this is the special edition because, again, it's coming in at 100 proof. From an age statement, I believe they're using 3 different bourbons that are blended for about an average of about 9 years, right? And what I should say is that because they are in Kentucky, it's a Kentucky distillery, they're actually getting their product, if you will, or their bourbon juice from Four Roses, right? So Four Roses is making it for them, and they make 10 different strains, right? So Eboni Major is the master blender. She's taking 3 of them, 3 9-year age statement bourbons, and she's blending them together to create this special edition. So let's see if this is really worth all the hype. All right. I really didn't want to come off. All right. So I got this for I think it was $50 on the dot, right? $50. And what I end up finding out online is that this special edition is actually only sold in 16 states and Washington, D.C. So if you do end up liking it, if you find it at a bar, restaurant, a friend has it, if you like it, make sure you grab a couple bottles because it's only sold in 16 states plus Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. So let's go ahead and get into the color. It's a beautiful, nice, it's not too dark. This is like a nice golden brown. It's very nice. Let's get into the nose. So a couple of things stand out and it just jumps out automatically. Number one, I get all honey. There's no caramel, no brown sugar, not like a deep char. Truly honey, just pure honey. And then I also get, oh wow, that's nice actually. Some fruit, almost like an apple and a pear combined, right? Almost like an apple and a pear combined. Very nice. Very nice on the nose. I like that. All right. Well, let's see if this is good. I will say, Traditionally, I'm not a Bulleit fan. Honestly, I'm really not. So I don't know if this is going to be a good bourbon or not, but I bought it. It's worth trying. We'll see. As we say, cheers to everyone out there. Cheers to happiness. Wow. I was like kind of, move it around in my mouth. And the honey was the one thing that just kind of stayed. The fruit stayed too. So I love the fact that the whole, it transfers from the nose to the palate. All that stayed. The honey, number one. That's the number one thing. That stayed. The fruit, the apple, pear, there's something in there. That stayed. And then obviously, the one thing with Bulleit, they're known for being like a high rye bourbon. That also stayed, right? That high rye, that spiciness, that stayed. A little bit of like some oak as well in there, obviously from the barreling process. All that stayed. But you guys know me. I can never, ever leave bourbon in a glass. So I have to finish it again. Wow. All right. So, you guys know me. I'm an honest judge. I have to give an honest verdict. The verdict is in. This is an absolute buy. This is coming from a guy who truly, I'm not a big fan of their small batch, their rye, even their barrel strength. But this limited edition, Eboni, I would say drop the mic, or in this case, drop the gavel. I'm not really going to drop the gavel because I would ruin my dining room table and my wife would kill me. So for that, I'm not going to do it. However, I will say phenomenal job, Eboni Major. Great job. Kudos. Shout out to Bulleit. Shout out to Eboni. Guys, please make sure you run out and grab a bottle of this. At $50, this is definitely worth it. Phenomenal bourbon, especially for a 9-year age statement bourbon. Really good. Thank you guys as always for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tell your family, your friends, everyone out there about the Bourbon Judge. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Stay healthy, stay safe. I'll see you next week. Take care.